bite by bite, the world watches mukbang. If you've seen mukbang, you know the sounds in these videos are part of the fun. From crunching chips to slurping noodles, the sounds can be soft or loud, and lots of people enjoy them. These eating sounds produce feelings that are known as ASMR. Some people even say it helps them feel relaxed or sleep better. Other than the sounds, viewers also enjoy the food fantasy, watching delicious food without actually eating it. It still feels like a treat, but without the mess, the calories, and the overly full stomach. Mukbang now has fans all over the world. People watch others eating burgers in the US, pizzas in Italy, or sushi in Japan. The fun part is, every country shows its own food culture through mukbang. The mixture of sounds, colors, and cultures is what attracts people to watch mukbang. Just click, and you can travel all around the food world for a few bites.
Today's warm-up quiz is, after spending a quiet weekend at the beach, I felt completely blank on Monday morning. A. Relaxing. B. Relaxed. C. Relaxes. D. Relax.
You have 15 seconds to think about it. Time's up.
Hello there, welcome to English for You. I'm Mike.
And I'm Laura.
And here we are in the middle of our 3-day article. We are the meat in the mukbang sandwich.
Oh, we are.
That we are eating this for the next 3 days. Of day 1 and day 3 are the bread. Now it's day 2. Now it's the middle of the sandwich. It's the meat. But yes, we're talking about food. Eating food. Watching people eating food. Having people watch you eating food. There's all sorts of things you can do with food and the internet. And that's why we were taking it bite by bite. And learning about the world watches mukbang, which of course are these videos that started in Korea. It's a combination of to eat and to broadcast, that word mukbang, from the Korean language. And yeah, people film themselves eating. Now we learned yesterday there's a couple of different reasons people do this, right? It could be just for company. You're eating alone and you're a little lonely and you want to feel like you're eating with someone. So you watch a video and the person in the video chats and you feel entertained. Or they could be eating special food or big amounts of food. That's kind of what we would call in English a food or eating challenge, right? I'm going to eat all of this food in 20 minutes. I'm going to eat everything in the restaurant's menu before I stop. And you have to be careful with that. It can actually be really bad for you. But it can be entertaining to watch people do it. So there's lots of different mukbang style videos. And I guess the one thing that is true is that they are very popular.
They are, for sure.
All right, so let's get to the article and learn more about the different types of mukbang videos people can watch. It says, if you've seen mukbang, you know the sounds in these videos are part of the fun. Ooh, that's a really good point. A lot of people will watch the videos with headphones on. So, of course, the sounds will be very, very clear. And for some people, that's kind of part of the enjoyment. It's weird. If you're eating in a restaurant and someone near you is eating like that, that might kind of annoy you.
That's like rude.
Yeah, but if you're watching a video and they've kind of recorded it and you enjoy those sounds, maybe that is something you like. It says from crunching chips to slurping noodles, the sounds can be soft or loud, and lots of people enjoy them. Yes, absolutely. People do enjoy different types of sounds, especially when they're wearing headphones and the sounds are very clear and rich and really nice. And sure, one of the noisiest things you could think of eating would be a chip, a potato chip. Of course, as most of you know, chips are thinly sliced fried bits of potato. So you take a potato, you cut off a very thin piece, and then you fry it in hot oil, let it dry and cool, and then you will have a chip. We should point out that for people in the UK, and I believe in Australia, Chips are actually French fries, right? So it's a little bit
chips.
different. They're made of potato, they're boiled in oil, but the chips are the kind you buy in a plastic bag in the store. French fries are often made fresh, but in the UK, French fries are called chips, and chips from the bag are called crisps.
Yeah.
So you do have to be careful. But they are always made of potato, and they're always salty,
Yummy.
and they're always cooked in oil. So let's get back to the chip, the kind that comes in a bag. Have you ever tried ketchup-flavored chips?
Of course.
I think they were invented in Canada.
Ketchup. Oh, really?
Actually, I think so, yeah.
OK， 我们现在回到课文，刚刚有提到好多的字，就我肚子一直在饿哦。那 chip 呢，在美式英文呢，就是指这个potato chips， 就是薯片 ，OK。但是呢，你们知道英式英文我们讲的 chip 其实就是 fries， 就是刚刚 Mike 有补充的薯条哦，这是一个名词。For example, I accidentally dropped a chip, and my cat snatched it like a ninja.
Your cat just came along and grabbed that chip.
I don't even know if cats can eat chips.
Back to the video. So these sounds, the slurping, the crunching of the chips, all that kind of stuff. People like that as well. It says these eating sounds produce feelings that are known as ASMR. This is the kind of thing where people enjoy listening to noises on good headphones that they often find on the internet. It's about ASMR, and it is known as those 4 letters.
Okay, be known as something 就是被称作什么什么。For example, he's known as the walking talking dictionary, because he remembers every word. You really do know a lot of words. 行走的字典 ，Mike 真的很多单字，应该问他，他都一定会答得出来。
Some people really enjoy these noises, not just because it sounds nice, but because of how it makes them actually feel. It says some people even say it helps them feel relaxed or sleep better. When you are relaxed, you are at ease, you are not stressed, you're not worried, you're not, don't have kind of problems running around in your mind. And it could also be your body feels really comfortable. So you're lying on a comfortable chair, you're lying on the warm sand on a beach, there's a little wind, the beautiful sun, the sound of the birds. And all your problems from home and work and school, or that fight you had with your friend, it's not in your mind anymore. Your body feels perfectly at ease. So imagine being in a nice warm bathtub, how you might feel after a massage, or, being on holiday, that kind of feeling, a really nice feeling. Gilbert always feels relaxed when he watches the fish swim around in his fish tank. Yeah, a lot of people can find that makes them more relaxed when they're nervous.
OK， 不过提到了 relaxed， 放松的这个形容词，大家还记得一开始 warm-up quiz 其实有出现哦。After spending a quiet weekend at the beach, I felt completely blank on Monday morning.
Good question.
对，是什么 relaxing 吗 ？relaxed 吗 ？relaxes 还是 relax？ 这4个选项呼之欲出，因为主词呢是 I felt。我感到如何 So you have to add an adjective 就是要用形容词我感到如何那要用人感觉的我们都会用 ed 字尾的形容词所以正确答案就真的只有一个是 relaxed 放松的其他选项 relaxing 是令人放松的是事物通然令你很放松所以主词不能是我那 C 是 relaxes OK 也是放松但是它是动词的第三人称的所以这里的句子需要形容词而不是一个动词哦那 relax 是动词的原形 again 句子需要是形容词不是动词所以都不是正确的选项 Another example sentence Tina felt relaxed after turning off her phone and watching the clouds
Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, you might find you're more relaxed if you put your phone down and stop scrolling through social media. That'll definitely help. All right, let's get back to our article. Other than the sounds, so those ASMR, crunching, chewing sounds, slurping sounds. So other than the sounds, viewers also enjoy the food fantasy. watching delicious food without actually eating it. Oh, okay, I can get that, especially if it's a big amount of food. I mean, I might watch someone eating a bowl of spicy noodles, but I don't really like spicy noodles, but I might enjoy watching them eat it, turning red, talking about how spicy it is and sweaty. So just actually watching someone eating, usually when you're not hungry, is a fun thing to do. If you're watching it right before you eat,
midnight.
you may be, oh, I'm so hungry now. But if you watch it after dinner or something when you're quite full, that will be much more entertaining.
OK， 不过在这里我们要先停一下，因为看到今天的文法 ，Let's take a look。今天的 Language in Focus 要教大家是除此之外的不同说法哦。英文中我们常常表示除此之外的说法有很多 besides, in addition to, except or except for, other than, apart from, aside from 很多对不对？但这些说法虽然都是作为介系词或是介系词片语使用，后面接名词或是动名词，但是在句中的含义不是都是一样的哦。我们来看一下以下说明。第一个，除了什么之外还有什么，我们可以用 besides 和 in addition to 带有补述再加上的意思。For example, besides playing the guitar, Lucas enjoys painting pictures as well. Or in addition to homework, Emma had to clean her room and walk the dog. 那第二种的除了什么之外都怎么样 OK 就是 except or except for 就是指不包括在内，就是指被排除在句子所述的情况外。我们要举例会更清楚。The whole team arrived on time except for Ben, who missed the bus by 5 minutes. OK， 那第三种就是两者都能用，就是 other than, apart from 还有 aside from。OK， 这些呢两种情况都能用哦，意思是从前后文判断。For example, other than the ending, I really enjoyed the movie. Or apart from Lucy, everyone in the class handed in their homework on time today. 那再来看一个 aside from one broken chair, everything in the room looked clean. 好，回到刚刚课文整句是说呢，除了声音之外，观众也享受美食幻想，观看美味食物，却实际上没有真的吃下去哦。Fantasy 这个字呢是个名词，就是幻想、想象。Yummy.
Yeah, absolutely. You get to watch someone eat all that food and you don't have to. As the article says, it still feels like a treat, still feels like a special, enjoyable thing, but without the mess, the calories, and the overly full stomach. Never mind making it, paying for it, or going to get it. So you get to sort of enjoy a lot of the benefits, a lot of the things that people enjoy about the meal, but you don't have to deal with the mess, cleaning up, the calories, eating that food and getting fat, and the feeling after you eat too much where you're like, oh, I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
So yes, mess and stomach. Let's look at those two important words from that last sentence. Okay, mess. This is a noun in this form. It can be used as a verb, but generally it is a noun, and a mess is just an untidy place or situation. It needs tidying up, it needs cleaning up, it needs organizing. It could need washing, like with soap and water. If you spill something in the kitchen while you're making dinner, oh no, I got tomato sauce everywhere. What a mess. Or it could just be a lot of things that aren't organized that should be put away. You've probably heard your mom or dad say, clean the mess in your room or there'll be no ice cream for you or something. They don't mean clean and wash your room. They might just mean put everything away. Put the books on the bookshelf, put the clothes where they go, put your toys in the right place. That can be a mess. For example, the kids left quite a mess in the living room after the birthday party. There were drink cups, there were bowls of ice cream, there was paper from gifts that had been ripped off, all of this different stuff. We had to clean it up. What a mess. And we also had that word stomach. Yeah, this is another important word when talking about eating and food, especially because your stomach is that big bag kind of right in the middle of your upper body here, and your food goes down once you swallow it, chew it, and swallow it, and then it goes into your stomach. And in your stomach, all sorts of things happen. Your body gets fuel and vitamins and nutrients and all that from the food, and then it goes through the big pipe until boop, boop, it comes out the bottom end. But the stomach is the main organ, the main body part that deals with eating food and digesting food, getting good stuff out of the food to give you energy. For example, after eating spicy hot pot, Andrea's stomach didn't feel very good, and I'm sure other people have experienced this.
Mess 呢，就是脏乱或者是凌乱啊，可能就是你的房间吧。这个是一个名词哦。For example, after the art project, the classroom looked like a giant paint explosion mess.
Ooh, that's bad.
Okay. I feel sorry for the art teacher.
I do too.
Well, he has to clean up. And calorie 这个字呢，就是卡路里，这是一个名词。而我们还看到 stomach 这个名词哦，当然就是胃哦。Kevin's stomach growled so loudly during class that everyone turned to look.
Wow, what a noisy stomach.
Maybe he was watching mukbang.
That's true.
Right.
Or maybe he's got an empty stomach because he's going to make a mukbang video. And you want to do that on an empty stomach, not a full stomach.
就是饱足感，就是 a full stomach 这是个名词。
All right, back to the article. Mukbang now has fans all over the world. We told you it was a trend. We told you it was going viral and spreading like wildfire. So people everywhere, not just in Korea, but everywhere are watching and making these videos. People watch others eating burgers in the US, pizzas in Italy, or sushi in Japan. And I'm sure you can find people eating sushi in America, burgers in Japan, and whatever else in Italy.
Or eat pizza in Japan.
Eat pizza in Japan, sure.
Okay,
why not?
所以 Italy 当然就是意大利哦，在欧洲国家。那 sushi 就是日本的寿司，所以吃播现在在全世界都有粉丝哦。人们会观看别人在美国吃汉堡啊，意大利吃披萨，或者是在日本吃寿司，或是任何东西都可以吃啊。
And that's actually another part of the entertaining. The fun part is every country shows its own food culture through mukbang. And you could even be entertained by mixing food cultures. So have an Italian person eat ramen and talk about how the noodles are different from Italian noodles. So it's very interesting. And for us, people who can't try all the food in the world, we can at least watch people eating it, learn about it, see if it looks good. All of that stuff can be entertaining as well. So the mixture of sounds, colors, and cultures is what attracts people to watch mukbang. And people must be attracted because these videos have been around for more than 10 years and they're still popular. To attract is to appeal to draw in, to be something that you like. So you want to find out more, you want to try it, you want to have it. It is making you come, can I have some? It's attracting you. It could be the smell of something. It could be hearing, oh, there's going to be a concert by my favorite band next month. Oh, I'm going to go to that. It could be the smell, as I said, of freshly cooked food. Who knows what it is? If I'm walking downtown and I hear music from a few roads over, I might walk over like, what's going on here? I want to see. It is attracting me. It is drawing me in. For example, don't leave that piece of cake out. It might attract ants.
Oh,
yes,
you don't
animals
want that.
can be attracted by sounds and smells too.
Okay, attract 这个动词就是吸引哦。我想到的是 the smell of popcorn attracted a crowd to the movie theater entrance.
That's a good one.
Smart.
All right, back to the article. Just click and you can travel all around the world, the food world, for a few bites. Just click and you can travel all around the food world for a few bites and you don't actually have to even eat anything.
Yeah.
Just a click away. Let's talk about that word. All right, we have that word to click. Just click and you can find all of these videos. And of course, that is the sound that a mouse often makes on your computer when you press the button, that click sound. Kind of like that. That would be a snap or a click. Other things, of course, can click. If you close a door very quietly, just as it closes, it might click. That sound is often a sound that we hear when we press buttons. If you turn on a machine of some kind, there's often a click sound to make you know that the button has worked, right? To make you know that the machine should be on or off now. So often buttons are connected to that sound. And also because we click on the mouse, and the mouse actually makes a little click sound when you press down on it. We also use this as a verb to talk about choosing something on a computer screen, right? You have your mouse, you have that little arrow that moves around. And when you select something, whether it's to start game or to, add to my shopping cart or to close, on that X to close the website window, whatever it is, we often use the action of selecting something with a mouse. We use this word to click on something even if you don't hear the sound. But to click is to either make that sound or use something that will click, or even just to choose or select something like we do on the internet. For example, Jeremiah clicked on the shopping basket icon to finish his online purchase.
Click，这个就是用滑鼠点击哦，这是一个动词。For example, Emily clicked the wrong button and accidentally ordered 50 watermelons.
50 watermelons?
Yeah.
Like the big ones?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe she should have a mukbang.
She should definitely have a mukbang video. That's the only thing you could do with 50 watermelons. All right, let's get back to our article where we have our chat question here before we say goodbye. If you could watch a mukbang video, good question. If you could watch a mukbang video from any country, which country and food would you choose?
I'd still go for South Korea because I love the sound of spicy tteokbokki and crispy Korean fried chicken. So I think the food looks colorful and fun.
True.
I've never been to Korea before. And the way people eat it with big bites make it super entertaining.
Okay, I could see that. And plus in Taiwan, you can actually find that food.
Yeah.
If it looks really good. I might go the other way. I might pick a random country that I've never been to.
Right.
Like I might pick
Egypt?
Nigerian food because I don't know anything about it.
Exactly.
So it might be a good way to kind of learn about a culture and their food that you've never had a chance to try.
Nice, okay. Well, 听完今天的节目还觉得学得不够尽兴吗？欢迎到空中家教和老师练习咯。That's all the time. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Vocabulary Review.
Chip. James only had a bag of chips for lunch because he was in a hurry. Relaxed. That cat isn't nervous at all. It's actually very calm and relaxed around you. Mess. Ryan's mom is angry because he never tidies his bedroom, so it's always a mess. Stomach. After dinner, Anna drank some tea and enjoyed the peaceful feeling of having a full stomach. Attract. Although this phone doesn't offer any special features, many people are attracted to its great appearance. Click. Daniel clicked the picture on his screen to open up the game, and then he started playing.
智慧小补帖
Crunch. Slurp. Fantasy. Calorie.